If you've decided to get divorced, you might not realize that there are many different ways that you can go about doing just that. Just like when couples get married, there are lots of different options. Some have the big church wedding, some elope, some will go through a drive-thru in Vegas, hi to my sister and brother-in-law. There are just as many ways to get divorced. There's everything from a divorce hotel to litigation to mediation to collaborative law and a whole bunch in between. Hi, I'm Christy Zlatkus, family law attorney here in Rockville, Maryland, and today I'm going to talk with you about 3 of the most common ways to get divorced. The first option I'm going to talk to you about is mediation. Mediation is a process where the parties hire a mediator. Sometimes they go with their attorneys, sometimes they go by themselves, and the mediator helps the parties come up with creative and durable solutions to their problems. Mediation is often less expensive than litigation, but it is a process where you need to be able to talk with and communicate with your soon-to-be ex-spouse. But if the two of you can sit down and work out a deal, a mediator is a great solution for going forward. The next option I'm going to talk to you about is attorney-to-attorney negotiation. This is a process where each of your attorneys gather documents and information and present proposals back and forth to one another. It's traditional negotiation. This process is also a lot cheaper than litigation, and it's a little less streamlined than mediation. But if you and your spouse can't be in the same room and can't sit across the table and talk, this option might be right for you. Next, I'm going to talk to you about the option that most people know about, litigating. I'm a litigator at heart. I love stepping into the courtroom, but this isn't about me. This is about you. You have to understand that the minute that you walk into a courtroom, you lose all control. You have no idea what that judge had for breakfast this morning or whether or not he or she is fighting with their spouse. And that can really impact whether or not they understand the nuances of your specific case. Yes, it is your attorney's job to present your case, present your facts, and put on all the evidence and do the best that he or she can, but litigation is always a risk. That doesn't mean that it's not sometimes a risk worth taking. Know that this option is expensive, but it exists and it is here for a reason. If at the end of the day, you and your spouse need a judge to make the decision, litigation is the way to go. You've now heard about the 3 most popular ways to get a divorce, but the possibilities are endless. There are other process options, and process options are the different ways, paths, and strategies we use to get a couple from point A to point B that are possible. If you want to know what the right option is for you, it's time to meet with an attorney. An attorney who is worth their salt is going to sit down with you, talk with you about your case, and talk with you about the process options that are available to you. They will also help you select the right one. If you're overwhelmed about how to move forward, we're here for you. Click here and schedule an initial consultation so that we can get started together.